Rusty Bucket Bay, everyone!
Yay!
I liked this level when I was little, but it was because of the atmosphere. I like nautical stuff. But as a woman, I saw the hardness of this game and difficulty, I should say. I want more. Come on. And yeah, it's a pretty difficult level, but I've done it enough times that it doesn't really bother me anymore. You just have to have a route. I usually do the outside of this ship first. No, what am I doing? I need to go to the engine room first. Okay, well, I can be in here first. I have enough confidence in myself to do this. I do engine room, then I go outside. It's because I'm distracted. The engine room is the hardest thing about this level, and it's like the bane of everyone's existence, and you should do it first or else you die. But we should be... Well, now that I'm in the fucking water, I should take a breath first. The other thing about this level is that, wow, this is not a good day for me. I could just start this level over and die. You lose breath just by swimming in the water, so you can die just by being in the water.
Oh, jeez, why?
It's because it's poison.
And
And, when you're underwater, you lose breath even faster. So you gotta be pretty fucking careful. So, okay, good thing we didn't really do much, and I fell, so didn't have to worry about that area of it. And there's a lot of underwater stuff I gotta do, so... So yeah, we're gonna do the engine room first. This is our plan now. This guy over here. Get off first. We have to go turn off the engines, which I always forget which way I have to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be any help with that.
I'm just letting you know what's going on.
No, I'm just saying.
I think this is where I go. Yes, okay.
What were we talking about?
Gymnastics.
Yeah.
Bratty kid, dancing, skills as an adult. Buff children.
Yeah, buff children. I wish I was still able to take my MMA classes. Cause
you live too far now? Is that it, or?
Well, I also didn't have any time because I was in work in the morning and then I was at school at night, so I never had time to actually go to the class. That, and I want to have someone to go with me.
Sorry. I do not have the money to do that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not really sure if MMA is really the style that I like, to be honest. I feel like I'd want to do maybe, Kung Fu or... I used to take a ninjutsu class, and it was a lot of fun. It wasn't just fighting. It actually involved, there's, one... class that we did where it was training of the mind, ninja minds, and the sensei legit sat in a meditation pose with his eyes closed, and one of his students reached forward left hand or right hand, and he would knock his hand out of the way with his eyes closed and everything. It's awesome. And so we actually that whole class we were met in meditation and trying to guess if we'd have our eyes closed. And, people would, approach us from different directions, and we'd have to use our senses to, hear which way they're coming from, and we tried, actually reading each other's minds. No joke. This is crazy stuff. And, the friggin', it was really, really interesting. And, we got to do, acrobatic type stuff, and we worked with different weapons. It really felt like a ninja class.
There was one class, one style that I wanted to do, and I think it's wushu, I want to say. It has a lot of, if I'm thinking of the right one, it has a lot of weapons that you learn. And it's crazy. It's more of a art formy kind of dance thing than it is actual fighting.
That's really cool.
But it looks really cool, and I doubt there are any classes around here for it.
What's the other thing? There's oh no, wait. I don't know what it's called. I thought it was mixed martial arts, but I got it wrong. There's a very showy type martial arts where it's more acrobatics than, whoa, fuck, not doing that again. It's like mostly like jumping around and flashy, and like when people have a call for martial artists in movies, that's usually what they're looking for, like something that's really flashy and cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish I knew what it's called, but
I don't know.
that'd be something I'd like to do.
I learned to do a flying. What's it called? Arm. What is it called? I'm gonna have to look it up because I can't.
Like a move.
Yeah, let me look up the name. I don't want to say it right and sound like a doofus. Flying armbar. And that's where you like climb up, you jump onto the person and you put your leg like over their neck. Mm-hmm. And your other leg is like either on their chest or around it.
I think I've seen that, pictures of it.
And then you drop them to the ground, like while you're on top of them.
That's awesome.
I learned to do that.
I remember I was with you that one time when he taught us how to do like a cool spin kick type thing.
Yeah.
And I wish I remembered like how he was doing it because I was sort of getting it that one day.
Was it? You did the one kick and then
you spin around, yeah.
Yeah. I miss going there because I always got complimented on my kicks.
Okay.
Yo, when
this is the intense moment.
Sorry.
Oh, you can talk. I'm just telling you this is the big thing that's happening right now.
On the that thread on Facebook recently. That Imani joined in on?
Yes.
I was like, yo, no way. I would fucking beat the shit out of you, Imani. Imani thinks he's cool. Our friend.
Does he even take any martial arts?
No! He did. He, like, went to a class with me once. And, wasn't that fucking great. Also,
I think he just likes pissing you off. That's what it felt
like.
He
does. But there's some truth in his speech. But, like... I would be faster than him, first of all. And I know the shit he would pull. And it's not like I would fight fair. Why would I do that?
Oh god, this is gonna be tight.
Thinking that he'd be able to beat me up. I don't think so. You can do it. I don't know what you're doing, but you can do it.
I'm racing the clock. That's all you gotta know. This is an instant death if I get it wrong. Oh, camera, don't do this. Okay. There are times where I've, like, swam out of here. Oh, come on, fuck. Give it to me. Alright. That sounded dirty. I did it!
Yay!
Because if that engine turns back on, then you're dead instantly. Give me my breath back. There we go. Okay, so that's the hardest part out of the way. There's another one right in front of me, but I can do that later. Now I can
all that for that just one piece?
Yeah. But, like, yeah, there's time going on. Fuck you. And then the instant death type stuff. And that engine room that I was just in is really, really hazardous. Like, you fall off of one of those things and you die. Or, like, if you get hit by one of those fans. Mm-hmm. But... You know, with me talking while doing that I did that pretty well in
Good
one
job.
shot. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna do the outside.
Okay.
Martial arts.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wish I was still in that because I did actually lose like some weight. I noticed it mostly in my face. I guess my face gains weight first. Mm-hmm. Besides my fucking stomach. But yeah, it was also nice to like know that you have the ability to beat someone up.
Yeah, I feel like of all people I should like be interested in taking a martial arts, and I think about it all the time, but like, I don't know, whenever I do it, it's like, or it's like, just in general, I don't like exercising for the sake of exercising.
I felt like compelled to go there because I didn't want to make my sensei angry if I, like, didn't show up.
Oh.
So it was, like, kind of, like, forcing myself to work out, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're just going to a gym, it's like, oh, I have to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But with this, it's, like... with that, it was a lot easier to go. But it was just really awkward most of the time because it's just like, oh, which middle-aged man am I going to be paired with today?
Yeah, when I took the ninjutsu class, we often did grappling, and...
Yeah, grappling is so awkward.
Yeah, we had...
It's like, please, let me get into this position and you sit between my legs.
You sweaty old man.
Yeah, and they fucking drip sweat, and it's disgusting.
I know exactly what you mean.
So, it's like, we've been, standing in place and punching, and you're fucking dripping with sweat right now?
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
And it's just grody.
I try not to think about it, but it's, yeah.
And, like, I understand that you need to get used to it, you know? It's like, oh, yeah, it's just sweat. Like, that's something that you need to get used to if you're going to be doing some sort of martial arts.
I got really, like, I didn't care about, fuck! No, get in there! Okay. When I worked at Disney World, I got pretty immune to how gross sweat is.
Well, with my own sweat, I don't care.
No, like other people, like, we're all sweating and drowning in our sweat kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Some gross stuff.
But, like, that doesn't mean I want to touch people's sweat.
I met the guy who did Lewis for Princess and the Frog, like, I mean, like, the character. Mm-hmm. And it was after a parade, so he was, like, drenched.
I'm pretty sure I told you the story of, like, I was backstage one day, and they had just finished the parade, the Pixar parade, mm-hmm. in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And there's the Monsters, Inc. float.
Yeah.
And Sully was on top of it. And as soon as the gates closed, as soon as the gates closed and the whole thing was inside, you just see two people, like, run over to, like, get him out of the suit. I was like, oh, that poor man. That poor, poor man.
Yeah. What I was going to say about Lewis is that, I was like, wait, you're Lewis? Oh my god! Like, I haven't seen that character yet. That's so cute. And he was like, what, you want a hug? And I'm like, yeah. And, like, so, yeah, Lewis, gross, drenched hug, but it was still cute.
Another time when I was backstage, I forget what I was doing. I think I was just walking around the backstage area about to do something. Mm-hmm. And there was Mr. Incredible on what were they? Do you remember what those golf cart things were called that they had?
I think we just called them golf carts. I rode on that like once. The one day I worked at Magic Kingdom.
They had like a different name for them.
Not Magic Kingdom, MGM.
They call them like gobos or something like that. I forget what they're called.
Just call them golf carts.
Yeah, but Mr. Incredible was just going by on one. And
yeah, because how do you get to the area where they meet, like, the animations place or whatever? You have to take the golf cart to get there.
Yeah, because all of Hollywood Studios is just one circle.
Yeah.
But he was going by on the golf cart, and he, like, looks at me, and he just gives me the call me signal, like, with his hand, and I was just like, did Mr. Incredible just hit on me?
Oh.
That was really funny, though.
This isn't from when I worked in Disney, but my mom always tells me this story. Like, the very, very first time I went to Disney World, I was, like, an infant, basically. And I was in my, I'm blanking, the stroller, there we go. And Prince John from Robin Hood heard me crying, and he went over to my stroller and he gave me my bottle. And I always think about that. It's like, oh, the villain king gave me a bottle, and that's probably why I like him. Oh, I like him.
Well, the thing is, they made Robin Hood far too attractive in that movie.
What's wrong with that? I am, like, really failing. I need to stop. Okay.
Well, I mean, he is a fox, but literally.
You're talking to the person who likes turtles.
No, I know. It's just like... It's the same thing with O'Malley from Aristocats. It's like, he's too smooth.
Whatever.
Like,
it's a cartoon. You can like anybody you want. You give someone a personality, it's fine. Like, obviously don't go after cats in real life. But
yeah.
Or not that particular cat either, but you're allowed to say he's sexy. It's fine.
I've always wanted to name a cat O'Malley, though, because that's such a cool name for a cat.
I don't want to deal with your shit. I have low health. Cool.
But yeah. Did I have any other
Disney stories?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't think so.
None of them come to mind right now.
Just trying to...
Which one is this? This is... Yeah, okay.
I just remember when I was training.
I'll come back to that.
I was talking with my trainer and the other girl I was training with. I was like, have you guys ever seen the movie Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, geez, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I didn't make a lot of friends when I was in Disney. Like, you know...
I didn't either.
Even if you're a Disney person, there are still a lot of jerks in the world.
Yeah. I mean, they were joking when they were like, what the hell are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there are people that I'm friends with on Facebook, but, like, I don't talk to them really. And, like, when I was there, I didn't really hang out with anybody, which kind of sucked a little bit, you know, because you're just, like, going through, like, sitting in your little apartment.
Whoa, okay. Not a good time to start losing health. Okay, episode's over.
Oh. Yep.
Okay, see you next time on Controllers, everybody. More
Bye.
Disney stories, probs.
Goodbye, bye.
Bye.